In this section, we're going to have a look at stroke situations and just delve a bit deeper into the different scenarios that will lead to a stroke. Now, as with lets and no lets, you've got to consider the 4 different areas. You've got to consider swing interference, you've got to consider front wall interference, there's the direct access issue, and then basic interference. Now, I'm going to get Jethro in to demonstrate as we talk through the different scenarios. And we're going to start by looking at a bit of front wall interference. So if you want to come in, Jethro. So what we're going to imagine is that Jethro's in the front corner, and he's opted, and we see this a lot in the professional game, he's opted to hit a ball more down the middle of the court. Now, for me, as a left-hander, it's probably a bad option for Jethro to do that on this side anyway, because it's easier to recover. But I would naturally be looking probably for a volley on this side. But if I can get ready and recover and be ready in time for the ball to come to me and have my hit ready, then Jethro is he's stopping me from being able to hit a straight drive in this situation, especially if his movement was bringing him this way. So that's one situation if he opts for that. The other thing is if Jethro is looking to play a straight drive and it's slightly loose and I read it and I get onto the ball here, immediately I can't play anything. I can't play a straight drive. I can't play a cross-court drive. The front wall, there's no option for me to get the ball onto the front wall. So that again would be a stroke for me in that situation. Now, the other thing we're going to talk about is swing interference. Now, a few situations with swing interference, I think you need to consider the backswing and you need to consider the follow-through. Now, in the past, I think front wall interference was often awarded, but actually it's probably more likely to be swing interference, because if Jethro is quite close to my shoulder, but I've got a ball here, I can hit that straight or cross court. Now, the one thing that's stopping me from hitting that ball is Jethro's position in relation to my follow-through. So if I line up and I hit, if I was to actually hit that, Jethro is in big trouble, because I'm going to hit him quite hard with the racket, with the follow-through. So there's no way a referee or Jethro would want me trying to hit that ball. So that would be a stroke for swing interference on the follow-through. Now, if you flip that round and Jethro's behind me, and for example here I'm on my backhand, and he's stopping me from actually getting my racket up or actually bringing it down, his position has completely stopped this, I can't hit the ball, that will be awarded to me as a stroke for swing interference on the backswing. Now, if I'm able to hit the ball and I don't realise Jethro's there, the ball's in here and Jethro's close enough, you come a bit closer, and I actually hit him, and I'm trying to hit the ball, and the ball deviates where it goes flying into the floor or flying up out, and there's a big deviation, that would also be given as a stroke, even though I've actually been able to swing and hit the ball. He's made enough of an impact to make the ball deviate to where there's no way it should be going. A referee would award me a stroke in that situation. Now, we're also going to look at interference. So if Jethro was going into a front corner, for example, and playing a drop shot in that area, and for some reason couldn't clear it, so either maybe he was tired and didn't want to clear it, or he's played the shot and he's a bit off balance and that stopped him from being able to clear it. And I've read the ball and I'm coming in and I can get to that ball and the referee deems that I would make a good return, then the referee is going to award me a stroke. So in this situation, Jethro's in position where he's going to play a drop shot. He can't move out of that in time and I'm already here. That is a stroke to me, because I can't get through. I would get the ball. He's not cleared. My line is straight through him. Stroke awarded to me, to the striker. Now, the other situation to consider is if Jethro is taking too much space when he's hitting the ball. So I'm coming from an area away. Jethro is playing a shot in the middle area of the court, for example. I mean, this can happen in all sorts of situations. but he's taking a lot of space, and quite often you'll see a player sometimes either moves into the line or they'll leave a leg hanging out. So I'll try and get through, and I can't get through because Jethro has made himself very big and is just stopping me from getting through. He does not want me to go through to play the ball. He wants to have a chance of that being a winning shot, but he's completely prevented me from doing that. He's taking his space. That would be a stroke to me because, well, in essence, he's blocking me. So those are the different scenarios where a stroke could be awarded, and we're going to have a look at a few different clips that will hopefully highlight those areas.